Hello. Today I'd like to talk with you about how to try to voice a song such as this beautiful song by Jimmy Van Heusen and Eddie DeLange entitled Darn That Dream. If you're playing a ballad and you want to play something as a piano solo, and even if you just want to get ideas for how to solo, there's some tools you can use to make that easier. So I want to take you through a few steps that I was trying today and see if it will help. First of all, you need to get a score of Darn That Dream, and you can get it in the Real Book, Volume 1 for C instruments. Or you can also download the iReal app and find it there, and you'll just have the chord chart then. So we're going along, and of course you want to listen to the song and get to know the tune. And then the most important thing, you want to know your chords, but you really want to be able to pick out the threes and the sevens for each of these. So I'm going to go through the first line, and I'm going to do this. And we're going to play the roots in the left hand, and then we're going to play the thirds and seventh between the left and the right hand. So the first chord is G major. So that's G, the third is B. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to do F sharp right there. That's the major 7. And then we have a B flat minor 7. So we've got root, flat 7, which would be A flat, and then D flat, and then E flat 7. That's a 2-5 in the key of A flat, by the way. So for E flat, we have the G and the D flat. So the first 3 chords are. And then we have A minor 7. We'll follow suit. And then we have B7, like that. And then we have E minor 7. So we have E and then G and D. You want to go up a minor 3rd and a minor 7th. And then you're going to walk the bass line down. And here we have A7 over C sharp. Well, C sharp is your 3rd. You don't want to double that. So what I would do, I think, is, let's see. We could do that or that, because your melody is actually going to come to the A on the second 8th note there. So I'm going to do that, C sharp, G and E, and then C minor 6. That would be C, E flat, G, and A. So I'm going to play for this one. Let's see. I would just do that probably. So that's the flat 3rd, but I'm going to do it up here. And then I'm playing the 5th with that one. Okay. Or actually that, you want that because of the 6th. So again, it would be like this, A7, there we go, and then B minor 7 flat 5, root 7, flat 3. Since the melody note is D, I might do an F instead, and then that, E7, and then A, G, and C, and then F7 would be this, and then we've got B minor 7. You want to try to pick good voice leadings and not jump around too much. B flat minor 7, A flat and D flat, A minor 7, and then D7, and then we have a little turnaround. Okay, we have B minor 7, which is the 3, and then we have the 5 of 2, E7, and then A minor 7 and D7, and it gets you back to G. You can also do this. Just walk it down in half steps. we're substituting. Instead of E, we're playing B flat, which is the tritone substitution for E. So we do a B flat 7 instead of an E7. And we do A minor 7, and then A flat 7 instead of D7, because the 3s and the 7 are the same. So that's why that works. So just with that much of the video, now how would we fit in the melody? Okay, let's try it. So just keeping it simple, by the way. Adding too much color from the beginning, first of all, you want to get the basics, and it sometimes even sounds better not to do that. But you can then put in a little bit of color. So let's try this. Okay. So I'm going to try to incorporate those thirds and sevenths and then add the melody. I would do right here, I'll keep it like that, and then here I'm going to do the tritone substitution for D, which is A flat 7. Like that. And then here we go. All right. And we can start to fill in a little bit. Let's try it. Right there on the E7, I'm doing an E minor 7, and there's a flat 9. This would be a 9, F sharp. I'm playing F natural, this is like an E sharp. So 9 would be E, and I'm raising it to there. It's like a G sharp diminished, or an F diminished over an E. And then you could also do a sharp 9. And it gives a nice little movement there in your harmony. So that, let's go back. And then walk it to there. Now, I'm going to play the D, but maybe in a C sharp as well, which is the 9. Now play the C. So I have that. Let's go back to this. And now I'm going to add the 9 in, and it gives you a little color. You could probably add the B in here too, a 9. Wow, that's a little bit dissonant, but it might work. No. Let's see. Okay, so now we can start to fill in a little bit more, but you have to be aware of those 3s and 7s, okay? The other thing is, if you want more color, you got that in your left hand. For one chord, you can think of a major chord, a 5th higher. Have some nice color there. And like that. So right here on a minor, a 5th higher would be a minor chord as well. So E minor. And for the B7, I'm thinking, so that note right there, that F natural, is a flat 5 or a sharp 11, and that is taken out of the altered dominant scale. Wait. So right out of that scale, you could also make it a full D minor chord if you want more dissonance. And then you could actually, with that F sharp, do a diminished chord under it and take the D sharp down an octave. And that's called a drop 2, second from the top, like that. And right there, I'm doing a sharp 9 and then doing flat 9. So I've got like that, 3 and 7, and then a flat 9. Going on, F minor 7, so we've got. By the way, if you just drill your 2-5-1s like that through the circle of fifths, it's going to be so much easier playing a piece like this. Now we can also add the 9 there. And then we've got adding the 9. And the 13 here, the G. C minor 7. That's going to, the E flat B is doubled there, so since it is, you might want to pick another note out of the chord. And then, right there, all we really need, I'm doing a root, 5th, and then there's your 3rd and your 7th. And then I'm going to do an F sharp. I'm always thinking about the 3rd and the 7th. And I can add in a 9 there if I would like. And I can double that 7 if I want. So, and I'm adding the 9, the 3rd and the 7th. Tritone substitution there. Let's see if I can take a course improvising. Now I'm probably going to do maybe a little bit more chords here. Let's see. Right there, I'm doing, instead of D7, I'm doing A flat 7, and then I'm doing a B flat chord over that. Right there, these notes right here, that comes right out of the altered dominant scale. Now, actually, that's not the altered dominant scale. That is the symmetrical dominant scale, or the diminished mode. It's the combination of half and whole steps. If you just go up a half step on a B flat 7 chord, you run the root, go up a half, then a whole. That gives you that altered dominant or diminished sound. So I'm going to go back to the bridge. Here's another one. It's like I'm at, for a minute there, I have like a 2-5 A minor 7 to D7. Thinking in the key of G major. And then E flat 7. Oh, let's talk about that for a minute. Okay, so we get E flat 7. Another thing you can do with these chords is you can take, so we've got, like for on an E flat 7 chord, we've got root, 3rd, 5th, 7, 9. And if we were to keep going, we'd have an 11 would be A, a sharp 11. So wait. There's your root, 3rd, 7, 9, 11. Wait, root, 3rd, 5th, 7, 9, sharp 11, and then that would be your 13. Okay, so being aware of that, if we just take the 3rd, 5th, 7th, and 9, it'll help you to find notes in that chord. This is built on the Lydian dominant scale, which is a Mixolydian with a raised 4. Okay, so back into that. And then I'm aware of this. And then D9, D7. Again, G sharp there, because that's your sharp 11. Okay, so let me go back to the bridge and just play a little bit. And you could pick up the tempo. You could also, you could do chords in the right hand, rootless voicings, rootless ninth. Do a walking bass line. Another thing you could do, especially if you have a bass player already, you can double the octave below. This is, what is it called? Closed position. Another thing you could do is you could do drop 2. Let's see. I'm probably getting a little bit too far out there. Okay, so if I were to go back and wanted to do it faster and I'm still keeping the thirds and sevenths in mind, it might be something like this. And again, maybe thinking a lot of those in the left hand. But back to the simple, you can really make a really nice arrangement just going. Bud Powell voicing there. I hope this has been helpful, and I will see you next time. Thank you.